Okay, so a lot of fun synth pop interpretation here, and pretty straightforward, just 3 chords really. The tone I kind of like to go for is, maybe a little bit of overdrive, palm mute the verses, and then just kind of like let loose on the choruses. But for the verses, I like to just kind of use octaves, and we're just using a standard tuning here, E, A, D, G, B, E, and it's all in C here, so I like to start at 3A with the 5 on the G. Alright, and like I said, for the verses, I kind of like the palm mute. It kind of helps keep the, the notes like tighter and, not as sustained, because we want that real like sequenced synth type of vibe, Alright, and it's just, down strumming quarter notes here. And for the verse, we want to stay on the C for about, 8 strums of 4. Alright, just staying on it. And then we do this little turnaround section where we drop down to the B flat, so just 1A, 3 on the G. And with this, they're pretty quick. We just do 4 strums on this, up to the F at the 1, E, 3, D, same deal, 4 strums, back to the C, and here we stay on the C for a couple. Okay, and that's kind of like the first time through. We go through the whole thing again, and at the end of the second time through, we stay on the C's for another, set of 4 strums, so like 8 strums altogether. So we just kind of linger on that C after the second time through. After that, into the chorus, just like the straight up chords here. Everything is all major chords here, all right? No minor stuff going on here. I'm just kind of using like power chords though. So just the basic power chord shape here, like same chords. We go C, so the 3A, 5 on the D and G. Same kind of strum, but here I just kind of let off the palm muting just to kind of give it more dynamic for the chorus here. And it's that same quarter note strumming. The timing's a little different. Here we just do 4 sets of 4. Then to the B flat, and we linger on the B flat now for 4 sets of 4. And all I'm doing with the power chord is just, instead of the octave, I'm just adding the, the fifth of the chord, which, is just add the D string with what we're doing on the G. All right, so we've got the 1 and the 3s, from the 3 and 5s, and then the 1 and the 3s. And then for the F, it's the 1 E with the 3 A and D, just a power chord shape. And for the F, same deal. We just do 4 strums of 4. Then back to the C. And then here, you kind of have an option. If you just want to do the chords, you can just hang with that. But there is, during that final C part, there are these cool kind of like synth lead riffs that happen. So if you want to do those, you would just do your basic C to the B flat, 4 sets of 4 each to the F. And then we would get to, there are 2 alternating leads that happen during that final C part. The first one just picks through basically this C shape here, and I like to do, this is all pretty heavy like synth interpretation going on here, but I think it sounds pretty good if we do a couple 3s on the A, through the octave at the 5G, back to a couple 3s on the A, 3G, alright, and then we just do a couple 3s on the A, 5D, and then we just move over like this, go 3A, 3D, 3A, 2D, 3A. Alright, and like I said, it's 2 alternating leads, so we'd go through those first 3 chords again, the C, B flat, F, as we usually would, and the final lead, it's just picking through that same kind of shape, and you can just pretty much do like a C bar chord here, and it'll get you through a lot of it. It's more just kind of about the picking here. So with this, hit the C bass note at the 3A, then we go 5G for the octave, back to the 3A, come up, hit the 5B, so we're going to bar the 5s pretty much on the D, G, B, All right, and then go back to the 3A, 5G, 3A, 5D. Like we're kind of just alternate picking through the chord, you know, with the bass note, and then, you know, like G string, B string, G string, D string. So it's like. All right, and then we just do this scale down here, where we go D string, we go 3, 2, open, 3A, 3E. All right, so slowly the whole thing. All right, so fun little alternating things at the end of the chorus if you want to do those. And then other than that, there's just, you know, a few like incidental things, like transitional things that happen here and there. You know, after the first chorus, we just kind of hit this B flat power chord and just let it ring as a little transitional segue here. All right, and then after the second verse, there's a little bit of a pre-chorus thing that happens that we didn't get before the first chorus, where we just hit B flat power chord, 1A, 3, D, and G. Then go to the F at the 1E, 3 on the A and D. Okay, it's just those two chords as a little transitional thing. And then it gets into the second chorus. And other than that, it's a lot of repeats of kind of similar progressions that we've seen. And, you know, feel free to like throw those leads in at the end of sections. It's pretty fun. And you should be all set.